I really do feel like when we come back after a little recording break, like I feel like I'm shaking off the cobwebs a little bit.
Yeah. I think we both might fall asleep during this one too. I don't know.
Well, I'm gonna try my damnedest not to fall asleep.
Yeah, it's not. It's not you. Not that you bore me.
Oh no, I wouldn't even dream of
Yeah.
assuming that that's what you meant.
No,
I
still,
just
yeah.
No, I'm just it actually helped because I was working on last week's episode today, and so I used that to get back into my Froze Bros groove a little bit.
Yeah, I started writing some of the show notes in the blog post.
Yeah, see, we're on the same page.
Yeah,
We're on the same page.
I listened to the most recently posted
Shark
which
bites.
right now would be Shark Bites. Yeah. I threw together the blog post for that one before going on vacation. And then when I listened, there was some stuff that really needed, should have gotten some extra explanation.
Yeah, for sure. We made a lot of wild claims, I felt like, during Shark Bites.
Yeah. I think I said something like, I bought a shark once, they let me follow it around, and nothing more was said about that. You just let that go.
Really? I don't remember that at all.
So that's it. So nothing more will ever be said about that.
Okay, fine.
Hey, everyone, I'm Darren.
And I'm Max.
And we are...
The Froze Bros. I think it was during Shark Bites, actually, when I was listening through it. We said Froze Bros exactly in unison.
You're right. I think so, too. From what I heard right now was very good, too.
Great.
Yeah.
I didn't think about it. I just let it roll right off the tongue.
Yep.
But yeah, it just sucks that we can never enjoy it in the moment. It's always afterwards. We find out that it was in unison.
Yeah, if it sounds perfect, it could be off. I was mentioning to Max earlier, even when I first logged on to our platform here, it was way off. For my own video was lagging behind what I was doing. It was weird.
Shoot, yeah.
I was like, not a huge amount, but a second or two makes a difference. You do something and then you see yourself do it a second or two after that.
Yeah.
It was weird.
Yeah, I feel like there was a little bit of a craze in the early days of smartphones. Remember in high school, maybe there was this website or app you could download where you put headphones in and it picked up what you were saying and fed it back to you with a very slight delay. And so you'd have to speak as normally as you could while hearing yourself a couple words behind.
Sure,
It fucks with you.
High school, the mobile phones were still the size and weight of a brick. But it was very early mobile phones. Maybe if you were super rich.
Where is that when you're talking about when cell phones came with a briefcase? You had to carry a briefcase around with it.
Yes.
Yeah. I've heard of those.
Yeah. And in the car, they had some sort of cord too. There were car phones.
Let's bring the car phone back. Why don't we?
Yeah. So it couldn't leave the car.
Right.
But there was a car phone. Yeah.
Did you have a car with a car phone?
No, but I had a friend whose dad had one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I saw I forget what comedian this was because I feel like I see a million comedian videos on my Instagram every day. But one of them said something very funny. It was before cell phones, no one would ever say I'm on the bus. Because why or when would you ever say that?
True.
It's just a weird world we live in. Hey, welcome to the world's #1 comedy podcast about frozen foods.
And cell phones. Yeah.
We have a very exciting show. Darren and I grilled up some burgers.
We did. Yeah, I've been thinking about this one for a long time.
Yeah.
We've finally done it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Today, we're reviewing Philly Gourmet 100% beef patties. And don't worry, they're frozen.
Frozen patties. Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, I was also looking forward to this, so I'm excited to talk about it.
It's an unusual one that requires more preparation than we usually do.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
You were just talking about it depends on how you cooked it. or preparation matters how you
Yeah.
enjoy it.
I mean, there's no
No.
there's no timing.
That
you
is
know?
true. It is.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right, actually. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll get into that.
And yeah.
We'll get into that
And
down
it's
the
not
line.
something you just eat by itself either, really.
It needs
So,
accoutrements. Accoutrement. Yeah. Is it mons or is there an S at the end of that word or no? Accoutrement? Accoutrements?
I think it's
imagine
not
plural.
pronounced. There's probably a T and an S that aren't really pronounced. Accoutrement.
Oh. Your French is very good, sounds like.
Yeah, it wasn't last week.
Oh.
I was as you know, I was in Paris for a few days. And
I do know.
yeah.
I was
Where's
I was doing a transition so you could start talking about your
Oh,
recent
okay,
trip.
okay. The French don't even appreciate when you try to speak French to them.
I can't imagine they would.
They often just don't even appreciate when you speak to them. So
Yeah. Well, it sounds like you had a great time.
yes, yeah, Paris and London. So yeah, a few days in each. Gone about 10 days. Just got back I don't know, late 2 days ago. So less than 48 hours ago.
Wow.
Still kind of catching up.
That's Darren's level of commitment to the podcast. He comes back, he
Yeah.
flies back from, being overseas and then immediately jumps on the pod,
Mm-hmm.
So it goes.
Yeah. It was a vacation of being on the go a lot too and doing stuff all the time. Saw a couple of shows, saw lots of sights.
Is that some people like doing that on vacation. Some people like going on vacation and having stuff to do. Are you that kind of person, or do you like to go the other way where you like to actually chill?
I like both, but I couldn't do only one or the other. If I had to pick one, I want stuff to do.
Totally.
But I do enjoy also sitting on the beach and doing nothing.
Yeah.
Except having a daiquiri or pina colada brought to me.
Yeah. I don't suppose there's much of that in Paris.
No. Well, you can sit. There was a lot of sitting at cafes and such.
Of course.
Getting food and drinks and bread and cheese and wine.
And hopefully some frozen food.
Yeah. We ready to talk about frozen food? What we've been eating?
Yes, I'm ramping up. Can you tell I'm ramping up to ask you?
Yeah. I don't know. I doubt much of what I ate was frozen. But I did have some sorbets in Paris.
Mm-hmm.
I think I sent you a picture of some of those.
You did. They looked delicious.
Was it a raspberry and a peach?
I think that's what you sent me. Yes.
Did I tell you? Yeah. Very good. Really good. But in London, I had a cucumber lime frozen margarita that was served on top of raw oysters.
Whoa! Please,
Yes. I haven't even sent you this picture yet.
Oh God! Oh, please send it right now.
So it wasn't the whole margarita. It was a mixed. It wasn't like a whole cup dumped on top of oysters, but it was oysters with a little bit of. I got to find this now.
That's crazy.
I sorted a bunch of pictures already.
I enjoy a cucumber flavored cocktail. However, there's a fine line because I feel like there's like a cucumber syrup that is sometimes used that I really do not enjoy.
No, it's got to be real cucumber. Yeah.
Places overdo it with the cucumber syrup, and one of the few times I send drinks back is because if I get a cucumber flavored drink and they use too much, it just tastes really weird.
So in the picture I'm sending you, I forgot to take a photo right away. Ate a couple of them. These are the two that were remaining.
Oh,
it was kind of melting already.
God, that is rough. Oh, good God. That is not what I was expecting at all.
It was a little slushier when it was served, but it was melting at this point already.
I don't know about this.
They're not big on AC over there. This restaurant probably was. I don't remember. And it was over 90 degrees, even in London. So
yeah, I've heard it's really
pretty hot
over
days.
there.
Yeah.
That looks really interesting.
I liked it.
So it's basically like a shot of like a margarita shot with like oyster in it.
With an oyster in it, yeah.
And how was it?
Yeah, it was really good. The oysters were really large too. These were Irish oysters. So see, the oysters drink too, like the
Yeah.
cows.
In the
Yeah.
previous episode, we were talking about where in Shark Bites was it? We were talking about cows drinking Irish whiskey or
Yes,
something.
Jameson's.
Yeah, Jameson's, whatever.
Jameson's.
This looks. I'll say interesting and leave it at that.
Okay.
I've never had oysters on the half shell like this.
At all, or with a margarita dumped on
I
it?
haven't had them at all, and I think I would need to start there before I moved to
Yeah.
this.
I had not frozen, but I also had escargot in Paris.
Ah,
Have you ever had that?
no.
All right, here they're pretty small, like I don't know, like a marble size. They were 2 to 3 times that size in Paris, which was a little weird because you really gotta chew into it.
Oof, yeah.
Um,
Do they come in the shell? How are they served in the shell?
they are in the shell. Yeah,
You suck them out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they come with a little clipper thing, so you can
Mhm.
hold on to the shell while you use a little fork to pry the thing out of there.
Interesting.
Yeah. Then the best part is dipping the bread into all the garlic and butter that's left on the plate.
That's something like when you're there, you really only eat that at like restaurants, right? That's not something people are having at home.
I don't know. I don't know. I've never
curious.
eaten at anyone's home in Paris.
Oh, really?
I've eaten at someone's home in Madrid, and we had barnacles. So
Oh,
maybe that's close.
yeah,
Yeah.
probably. Yeah.
I didn't even know they were barnacles at the time. I had to look that up later, but I enjoyed them.
Nice. Yeah, I'm just curious if what do these folks eat at home? Because
Yeah.
you hear about escargot in France, and I would assume that's only at restaurants, but who knows? Who knows?
They might
Maybe
have it at home.
It's like a Wednesday night. They need something to throw together. Oh, I got work tomorrow. Oh, we're throwing in the escargot.
I'm just gonna have some escargot.
Yeah.
It's like having cereal. You feel,
Yes.
you don't feel like making anything. So I'll just
Yeah.
make some escargot.
Well, that's fun. Sounds like you had a great time. And you left a Frosbro sticker over there, didn't you?
I did, along the Thames, on a railing with a bunch of other stickers. So I added a Frosbros one. I'll share
Great.
that photo for everybody too.
Nice. If we have any listeners tuning in from London or the UK, look for our sticker.
Yes, it is somewhere between Borough Market and the Globe on the southern side of the Thames.
Nice. Exciting. Really exciting stuff. I'm glad you had a great time.
And hopefully I don't get extradited to the UK for admitting to putting a sticker on that.
Vandalism. I didn't even consider that. Sorry.
Yeah.
I can cut that from the episode if you want.
We'll risk it.
Have we decided whether or not we remove crimes or potential crimes from recordings?
The only example I remember is Sean stealing something from a CVS. Didn't we discuss this once?
Yes, we did. And
Yeah.
I think stayed in. That stayed in for sure.
We left it in. I think he was in New Orleans when he did that.
He was, yes. And the statute of limitations must have passed by that point. It had been like a couple years, right?
Yeah.
I think he'll be fine. I think he'll be fine.
Yeah. It wasn't me, actually. I saw a Frosbo sticker on the railing. It was just
It's too late. It's too late.
incredible.
Too late. But isn't there a thing that protects us if we say lots of crazy things on the podcast that may or may not be true?
We do.
Doesn't that protect us a little bit? There's a little more ambiguity as to
Yes. Yeah. I bought a shark once and they let me follow it around.
I totally missed that you said that during that episode. Totally missed it.
Maybe someday I will explain that.
Nah, that's all right. If it didn't catch my attention then in the moment, it must not really be worth it. So
that's fine. What have you been eating, Max?
That's a great question. Frozen wise, I gotta be honest, it was a light week. Well, wait, I guess light 2 weeks. It's been a while since we recorded.
Frozen wise is Pennywise's brother.
Frozen wise?
The clown who comes from the freezer.
Yeah, I don't think unfortunately, I'm sorry, I don't think I have anything. If I think of something, I will share. They're not frozen, so I won't talk about them. Yeah, I'm sorry, I got nothing. We had a break. We had a break from the podcast, and I had a break from eating frozen foods.
Let me just mark that down.
Yep. Yeah, go ahead. Remove a gold star from my my good noodle star.
The good noodle.
I can't. Wait, I'm surprised. I've had a lot of ice. It's been cold. I mean, sorry,
That's good. It's
it's
been
been
hot.
warm. It's been hot lately, so I've been having a lot of ice with my beverages. But yeah. Oh, actually, I got it. I got something.
Yeah.
We took a drive down to Cape May,
New Jersey.
New Jersey, on Friday, and we had some really good frozen custard.
Oh, nice.
Really good. And I was trying to think, I don't know if like the Northeast overall is big with custard, like up in like towards Massachusetts, like New England.
Not really.
No, but custard is much better than like regular soft serve ice cream. Much, much better. I had a really good mint chocolate custard. It was like half
Ooh.
mint custard, half chocolate custard. Really, really good. And I even had it, I was so excited, I even had it in a cone, which I never do. I never eat ice cream out of a cone.
Wow.
We've talked about this.
It's creamy, right? It's a custard.
It's very creamy.
Very creamy.
Sometimes when you eat like soft serve ice cream, it's like, it tastes like icy almost. It's like got that icy texture.
Yeah.
This place, I believe, is called Coors, Kohr, in Cape May. We had a wonderful time swimming. Took us a long time to get there. But we swam, we ate good, and then we had some custard. It was a great day.
Cool.
Very, very good.
Any fish? Did you get like your clam bellies or clam strips or something?
Dude, get this. They don't really do that down in Cape May. I mean, they do, but not the way that I wanted them to.
They think they're too good in Cape May.
What do you mean?
I've seen pictures of Cape May. They think they're too good for that?
Yes, it's not that kind of place. Because we went around the 4th of July and for our anniversary, and we went to this like what I thought was going to be like a clam shack kind of place. Because I was looking forward to my clam strips, my fried whole bellies, my fried fish. But they didn't really have the kind of menu I was expecting. It was more like it was like a weird mix of like American pub and like Italian seafood kind of thing. But it was just like a shack looking place on the beach I thought would be a no-brainer.
Yeah.
But yeah, it wasn't what I was expecting. We did get calamari when we went this past time, which I will assume is frozen, so I guess I can talk about that.
They could be getting it fresh.
No.
It depends on the place, I guess, where it's coming from.
I'm gonna, for reasons I won't talk about on the pod.
Okay.
I'm gonna strongly suggest, I strongly suspect, I should say, that it is frozen.
If you're getting this in Rhode Island, though, like at Point Judith or something, that's like, that just walked out of the ocean there, I think, right?
Yeah. I know, I mean, I don't want to say it on pod, so I'll say it off pod. There's some trade secrets that I know from my time.
Okay. Yeah, you worked in a clam shack.
I did work in a clam shack, and so I know some things.
Okay.
It's not that big of a deal.
All right.
But anyway, that's what I've been eating that's frozen. Custard and probably some calamari.
Okay, fair. That's good. So,
thanks. Thanks. Can I get that good noodle star back? Put back on my record?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cross it out. All right.
Great.
The memory just needs to be a little quicker, but
I know, I'm sorry. I told you. I tried to warn you. I'm shaking off the cobwebs from being off for a week.
We're doing okay.
Good.
You reminded me, I don't know what you said that reminded me of some investigative reporting I was supposed to be doing too a few episodes back about what Feel Good Foods is doing with this, what was it? Not pancakes. They're mac and cheese balls or bites. Why they keep...
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Seesawing on the name. No response from them.
Oh, you reached out.
I did. No response.
Maybe they're trying to see what sells better. It could be as simple as like a marketing...
Maybe.
Market testing.
Maybe they haven't figured it out. Maybe they hoped no one would even notice.
But of course we would. You think
the Froze Bros.
You think anything will get by us, Vanessa? Nothing gets by us. Okay. You change so much. Yeah. You change so much as a punctuation mark on those boxes. We'll know.
We will.
Anyway,
I didn't send you any news either. But,
I don't have any news. But if you have news,
we've always got to have something because otherwise the the intro plays and then we're just silent. So
I actually wouldn't mind if we played the news theme and then we just enjoyed it. If we had no news, it's totally fine. But if you've got news, we can set Sean and Kristen loose, let them do their thing, and then we can get into it.
Yeah, it's something that I just heard about, actually.
Great. Oh, live. This is great. This is breaking news.
Yeah. Well, it's just roll the theme.
This is the news.
All right, let's hear. What is it? What is it?
Okay. It's not breaking news. This has been around for a long time. It's just the first that I've heard of it.
Oh.
There is a Doomsday Freezer. Have you heard of this? In Norway. On the Norwegian island of Spitsbergen. In the remote Svalbard archipelago.
Whoa.
This is the Svalbard Global Seed Vault.
Global Seed Vault?
Yeah, they just had their 70th seed deposit this past month, taking in more than 15,000 seed samples from 11 genobanks. I guess that has something to do with genetics across Asia, America, Europe, Asia, the whole world. Basically, they are collecting seeds and things. Seeds, not things. I don't know. You know us in science, so I'm explaining as I understand it.
Sure.
They're collecting these in the event that some global disaster wipes out these fruits, vegetables, grains, and
they're freezing the seeds.
Yeah, they are.
Wow.
Yeah. It is a it's like a big chest freezer with hundreds of thousands of seeds.
I hope it's more. I hope it's a little more. Complex than a chest freezer with like baggies full of seeds.
It's giant. It's giant. It's in this mountain on this island on this archipelago in Norway. So it's very hard to get there.
I'm so sorry to do this to you, but I believe it's pronounced archipelago.
Archipelago. Yes, you are right. Yeah, sometimes I'm just too tired, and sometimes I do it to you on purpose. But
and which one was that? Which one was that?
That one was my just being sloppy.
Ah, sloppy.
So, yeah.
Well, this is great. So now we have somewhere else to add to our world tour when we finally get out there to see some of these famous frozen landmarks. This can definitely be one of them.
Yeah, this should be, if they allow visitors. I don't know. I know. If it were up to me, I maybe wouldn't.
Why?
I don't want any, you don't want anyone knowing where this is, maybe.
You just said exactly where it was. You literally just...
I told you I'm tired, man.
You may as well have given the longitude and latitude coordinates.
On the island.
Yeah.
In the archipelago.
There it is. That's cool.
Yeah. The Doomsday Freezer.
So this makes me assume that these seeds, once frozen, will be safe forever. Like as long as they stay frozen.
As Sean once taught us, something in the freezer can stay good indefinitely. In theory. In theory. Yeah.
Speaking of Sean, there's something I actually want to share, and I feel like now is the best time to do it because we brought up Sean, and we're in our news segment. I think an apology is owed to Sean.
Really?
Yeah.
What did we do? We do so many things wrong.
I know, we do a lot of things wrong.
I'm not sure what we specifically did this time.
Yeah, I haven't mentioned this to anyone. I have not said these thoughts out loud before. I've been keeping them to myself because I was feeling a little shame about this, Darren. I'll be honest with you. Let's be open and vulnerable right now. I was feeling some shame about this because we gave Sean a lot of shit for not properly cleaning his air fryer.
Correct. Yes.
So to catch any listeners up who may not already know, our buddy Sean, who's been on the podcast a number of times, admitted in an episode that he doesn't clean his air fryer after every use. He will sometimes use it 3 times before he cleans it and refers to the little burnt bits that are left over as seasoning.
Right.
And we gave him some, we gave him a hard time about it. And it felt justified because, why wouldn't you clean your air fryer after every use? That's crazy. That's gross, right?
Yeah, and we didn't make this up. He admitted to not not cleaning the air fryer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. He was totally honest and told us.
Yeah.
Which you could argue was a mistake of it. It was his mistake to tell us in the first place, but that's neither here nor there. And you can tell that I'm kind of avoiding saying what actually is going on, but I think certain things have come to light recently that have made me think, I hate to say this, I think I've been cleaning my air fryer a little too often. Yeah, I do.
Too often?
Too often. I have an air fryer that came with one of those, like, the bottom that kind of, it's like a grate on the bottom. You put in, food goes on top so air can circulate, and then you pull the grate out to clean it.
Yeah.
My grate is starting to rust from being washed so many times. Maybe too many times.
How old is this air fryer?
This air fryer I bought probably 4 years ago.
Yeah,
but
that's about the time when they got popular enough that everybody seemed to have one.
But I didn't start using it regularly until about 2 years ago. So is that just the lifespan of this air fryer? Or did I wash it too often? Was I, were we too quick to judge Sean for only cleaning it every so often?
I don't know. To me, it still seems like it's like not washing a pan after every use. Food's going directly on it. I think it's meant to be washed.
Yeah, maybe. It's just, it's got me.
Something else is going on with this rust.
You think so?
Yeah, this might be something else we need to investigate.
It's not bad. There's just like a part of, there's a little metal piece in the middle that kind of like curves out so you can pinch it with your fingers and pull it out.
Yeah.
And that's the top of that little round part has been rusting ever so slightly. And I'm still using it. I'm also not sure when to stop using it. Is it ever, at what point does it get unsafe to use?
Is it made of a different metal?
Little
piece?
No, it's the same as the rest of it. And it feels like the same kind of metal as the basket itself. So I don't know. Listeners, if anyone out there knows or can tell me when it would be unsafe, at what point does it become unsafe to use? And then what, do I buy a whole new air fryer just because this one little piece is getting rusted? I don't know. It's this, maybe I'm overthinking. Maybe I just, retract my apology to Sean and forget I ever mentioned anything. But part of me felt like I had to say something about it. I had to be honest.
You're not eating the rust, right?
I'm picking around it.
Okay.
No, the rust never gets on the food, but it's just like, it's just there, and I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I there are probably pots and pans that get rusty and people continue to use them and eat off of them. And is it bad? We don't know. We just don't know. There's no way to find out.
Are you saying like we don't know as in like no one knows? Or like you and I don't know?
It's one of the great mysteries is consuming rust bad for humans?
Well, I mean, it has to be, right? It can't be good. Here he goes. He's Googling. He's looking this up. I don't know. I'm sure in small amounts, it's no big deal.
Consuming small amounts of rust is generally not harmful to humans, as rust is simply iron oxide. So you're getting your vitamins, right?
Okay, great.
A benign substance that the body mostly passes through the digestive tract without absorbing. While accidental exposure from a rusty cooking pan or water pipe will not make you sick, intentionally or repeatedly consuming large amounts is not recommended.
Not recommended, but not deadly, fatal, or generally unsafe.
The large amounts are not recommended. The small amounts, not going to be a problem. Have you tried removing the rust?
I haven't, because I haven't really...
I think we have this technology too.
You know what's funny? This is I guess it relates to what we're talking about, but sometimes I forget that like the answers to every question that's ever been answered are like out there, and I can just look things up.
Yes.
And yet I continue to wonder about things.
I hate to admit this, but we're not the first people to think of anything, probably.
No, of course not. No. It would be silly to think that we were.
Yeah.
But I also just sometimes like, we're watching a new TV show right now, and we love it, and I'm genuinely wondering, how did they shoot this? How did they do this? What went into making this? And I just sit there and wonder. I sit there and wonder, even though I could literally take up this little device and look up the answers to all my questions. But no, I sit and wonder. I wonder why that is.
I look up those questions while I am watching the show, and it takes me 4 hours to watch 20 minutes of television.
See, maybe that's why. Maybe that's why I don't do it. Takes me out of it. It ruins the illusion. Now, something that's potentially harmful, even though now I know eating rust, this amount of rust won't kill me.
No. It turns your hair red, but...
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
So if I show up on the show next week and I have a sharp red streak going through my hair...
Well, don't get crazy. It will just
you'll know
start
what
to
happened.
Yeah.
Anyway. Well, you know what? I'm not taking back my apology to Sean. I still think...
No, it's always nice to...
Yeah, I still think an apology is owed. Sean, I'm sorry for giving you so much guff about your air fryer, when it may be me, in fact, washing it too often. Who knows? Who knows?
If you're not washing it randomly when it hasn't been used, I don't think you're washing it too often.
Sometimes I do that, though. Sometimes I just get bored and start pulling clean plates and cups out of the cabinet and start washing them. And sometimes
everybody needs a hobby.
The air fryer slips in, you know?
Maybe you're not drying it well enough. That's the issue. You're not drying it well enough.
It could be a drying thing. You're actually right about that.
Yeah. Use a little powder.
A little talcum powder?
Yeah. That's totally safe. You can consume it.
Are you sure?
No.
I feel like it's not safe.
No. I feel like we do know that. Don't eat the talcum powder. Okay.
Do they still do that? Do they still make... It must be made of something else now, right?
I don't know.
Oh.
We're getting too deep into science.
Are we? No.
Yeah.
No. This is we've barely scratched the surface.
All right. We'll look that up for another time.
So this is all great stuff for the blog. You've got your work cut out for you with the blog this week.
This is going to be a rough one.
Speaking of a rough one, let's move on to our review.
Yes. I have to go get the box because it's still in the freezer with 6 burgers in it.
Swell. I will wait patiently here until you return. Don't go anywhere, listeners. We'll be back.
This episode of the Froze Bros is supported by you, the listeners. And right now, you can help the bros by heading to thefrozebros.com to buy us a cold one. Your support keeps our freezer stocked and our podcast chillin'. Every donation goes toward more frozen finds, production costs, and feeding our ice-cold obsession. Plus, check out our video podcast now on YouTube. Find links to our channel and more at thefrozebros.com. That's thefrozebros.com. Thanks for keeping it cool.
And we're back.
We are back. I've got my box. There's a lot on this box.
There is. It's It's kind of disorienting to look at.
It's a little too much. Well, this is. Do you have the special box? The commemorative box.
I do have the commemorative box.
Yeah, the fireworks box.
Yeah. Celebrating America's 250. Listeners, I'm sorry. I don't remember if I said the brand, but this is Philly Gourmet brand. I really don't remember if I said the brand earlier. Philly Gourmet frozen beef patties, hamburgers.
It is, which was founded in
Reading,
Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Oh, Reading, Pennsylvania. Yes.
Reading, Pennsylvania. By Stanley
Szortyka. Philly.
Stanley Szortyka. Szortyka in 1960. The kids still own the company.
That's it?
That's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
All
well,
right.
it's the company is actually Quaker Maid Meats. That's probably on here somewhere when we make our way through all the words. They also make steakums.
They do.
Yes. Yeah.
There's also an option on their website to reach out to them about private labeling, which is like if you want Philly Gourmet or Quaker Maid beef to make the meat for your product. So I bet there's other food out there that also uses this meat supplier as well.
Yeah, and I feel like I've got some meat on my hand right now from this.
Oh, Darren's going to wash his hands. Yeah, so that's cool. It's still owned by the original, Sorry, Darren. I can still see Darren. He's walking around on his porch getting a Kleenex to wash his hand with. Don't worry, I'll censor that when you...
Some Windex will get that off, right?
Yeah, I'm sure. Anyway, anything else to say about the company, or is that it? We moving through? Moving on.
Yeah, the kids own it now. Sergei and Nancy. They don't know where their dad came up with the name Quaker Maid. Just seems it's obviously some Pennsylvania connection.
Quakers were big here.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't mean popular, I mean tall. They were tall folk.
Were they? Really? They were
yeah,
tall
they were
folk?
hard. They were hard to miss.
William Penn was the largest man in the colonies. Yeah.
Yeah.
These, to our West Coast listeners, I also saw that this may not be available where you are. This may be a East Coast distribution only.
I've never seen them anywhere before. I've never noticed them in any other grocery store I've ever shopped in besides here. But even here, I never noticed them because I don't look for frozen burgers very often.
I don't usually look for frozen burgers either.
No.
But yeah. And this was in a frozen meat case by the meats.
Same. It was not with
Yeah.
the rest of the frozen food.
Right.
Interesting things. Are you ready to talk about the box?
it's
You ready to get into the review?
Yeah. Yeah.
All
That's it. That's it about the
Okay.
company. Yeah. It's
Great.
a family company. No, no Conagra, no Nestle, nothing else in the history.
That's great.
Yep.
All right. Here we go. So we're talking about the box. Like we mentioned, we have the commemorative box for America's 250th anniversary. And it has fireworks on it. Pop, pop.
Yes.
On the front, we've got our brand name, Pure 100% Beef Patties. My box had 8 quarter-pound patties in it.
Same.
On the right side of the box, we have a delicious-looking burger off to the side there, featuring all the hits: lettuce, tomato, cheese, what appears to be
More
toasted-
lettuce.
more
Yeah.
lettuce, more cyclospora, and what appears to be a toasted bun. And
Yes.
in a rare move, so there's a little in fine print on the bottom here. It says product shown larger than actual size. Oh wait, yes.
Yes.
Product shown is larger than. This is where I get confused because I didn't feel tricked by this at all. These were as big as I thought they'd be.
Well, yeah, you figure they're going to be half the size of the box. Yeah, that is. If you continue
What?
that,
Half the size
burger.
of the box?
Yeah, there are 2 stacks of 4 in here, right?
Yeah.
So each one is half the size of the box.
Oh, I see. Width-wise.
Yeah.
No. Height, lengthwise?
Well, they're roughly circles, Max. So
They are roughly circles. They are.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're not perfect circles.
they're not. No, they actually have some edges, but they're circular saw like maybe.
Yeah, they have some interesting patterns going on. Anyway,
Yeah, so
moving.
maybe, I don't know, like maybe 3.5 inches across or so. And I didn't measure the meat.
I'd believe that. All right, moving on through the box. The back is the same on mine. It's just kind of rotated.
Yes. Yeah. I like when they do this because I can take pictures 2 different ways.
Mm-hmm.
For the.
And I get less lost on a box. I really do sometimes feel like I get lost looking at boxes. I'm turning it around looking for information. But this one is easy.
Yeah.
On one of our side panels here, we have a little blurb here, and it says, Philly Gourmet is honored to join in celebrating America's 250th anniversary by giving $20,000 to a Fisher House Foundation. With gratitude, we recognize the courage of those who serve and the strength of the families who support them. Philly Gourmet proudly supports the Fisher House, helping military families.
Yes. And I think that is just from this special box.
I do wonder what their regular boxes say or look like. They're non-commemorative boxes.
I was interested also.
That's very nice. Yeah, that's the box. Darren is
I'm
click-clacking
just-
away on his keyboard. He's looking something up. I guess, now that you say it, I can understand why it takes you so long to watch things. And why this podcast takes so long to record.
Why it moves so slowly. Yeah.
Okay, ingredients. This will be a quick one.
Beef.
One ingredient.
One ingredient. We don't see
Beef.
that often.
You know what I like about this list? It's not just beef. It's beef, period.
It is. Beef,
There's a period there. Do ingredients lists have punctuation like that? Besides
We're gonna
commas and parentheses
Yeah.
and brackets?
I don't know that I've seen a period before in an ingredients list, so
Well,
we're
I'm
gonna have to
seeing
start
it
paying
now.
attention to. Yeah.
Beef. That's it. Pretty dope. Nutrition facts. Now here's where things get weird because it says 1 raw patty, even though these are obviously meant to be cooked. So here we go. Calories.
Yeah, it's
Calories 350. Total fat 31 grams. Holy moly.
See, now that's where I think things might change depending on the cooking, because some of that fat is going to come out during the cooking process.
Definitely. Definitely. But probably not as much as you're thinking.
No, I know it's not all going to drip out, but the grease that is coming out is fat.
Yes. If you cook it which we'll get to cooking instructions, but if you cook it in a pan, you're going to get more fat in that burger than if you grill it.
Yes.
Excuse me. There is 17 grams of protein in one patty, and it is actually shocking that they do not put that anywhere on the front of the box, because it is all the rage, as we've discussed, to put the protein content of the food right on the front.
I guess so, but
put it in the center of one of these fireworks, these firecrackers back here.
Maybe they just assume that people know that meat is protein, but I wouldn't assume American consumers know anything.
I would do the same. Plus, I mean, again, like, why wouldn't you hop on that train, Philly Gourmet? Maybe their regular box does. Their non-commemorative box has that advertisement on there.
Maybe. And there's iron, a milligram of iron.
1 milligram of iron, which is about how much iron I consume when I use my air fryer to cook. It also has really low sodium. There's almost no sodium in this, 65 milligrams. That's really low.
I added some, but that is low.
Interesting. Great. Word. Ease of cooking.
Well, they give you on how to cook here. Place your frozen patty on a preheated grill or skillet. Let it sizzle. Don't press down. But nothing specific, and I wouldn't expect it about temperatures or times. It tells you to get it to an internal temperature of 161 degrees Fahrenheit. I did not test mine.
Me neither.
Yeah, you just sort of know. I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't have. Maybe it would be good to do that, so you're not overcooking it too much. But I think that's a minimum, right? So a lot of people might want it cooked a little bit more than that.
So, yeah, I think you skipped what I think is a pretty important step here. In step 2, after you place it on a preheated grill or skillet, you let it sizzle. It says don't press down and watch the tasty juices rise to the top.
Yes.
Now, that's something I felt like differs depending how you cook it, because I cooked it on a grill.
I did too.
Did you have any juices rising, or were your juices dripping like mine were?
No, there was there were juices that came to the top surface as well, definitely.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. How many times did you flip it?
Once.
Yeah, same for me.
How many times did you flip it?
Some people don't know this, but yeah, best to do it once. So yeah, I definitely saw juices coming up top.
Yeah, mine were dripping, and that's fine. It happens.
Well, dripping also. Yeah, gravity. So both.
Gravity. Yep. It also has a note here about safe handling instructions. This product was prepared from inspected and passed meat. Some animal products may contain bacteria that could cause illness if the product is mishandled or cooked improperly. For your protection, follow these safe handling instructions. Keep frozen. Keep raw meat separate from other foods. Wash working surfaces, utensils, and hands after touching raw meat. Cook thoroughly. Keep hot foods hot. Refrigerate leftovers immediately or discard.
Immediately.
It also they offer a money-back guarantee. If you are not satisfied, please state why and mail proof of purchase seal along with the price paid to Philly Gourmet Meat Co., P.O. Box 350, Shillington, Pennsylvania. Your money will be promptly and cheerfully refunded.
And this is one of the things I was looking up before. So Quaker Maid Meats owns Philly Gourmet Meat Co. It's one of their brands. So they just created a couple subsidiaries for each brand.
Yes.
Shillington, Pennsylvania. None of this is actually in Philly itself. But
no, but Reading, what county is Reading in? Bucks County?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Oh well,
Nobody knows.
I guess we'll never know.
Nobody knows.
Appearance. So these were gray out of the box.
Yeah.
For grayish pink.
I didn't take a picture. I could go back and do that so people see. Yeah, kind of what I expected from a frozen burger.
And like we said, they weren't perfectly round. They had they were kind of, they had you can kind of tell when things are purposefully misshapen, like they don't want them to look perfect.
Yeah.
So they had a couple curves on them. What else to say about, I mean, they were not too thin, not too thick. They're like Bubba burgers. Bubba burgers are huge.
Those, yeah, I'd say those are a little bigger than these. I've had those, not too often, but I've had them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, I didn't measure the meat, so the thickness is
Be a half inch?
yeah, a little over half inch, maybe
3/4?
maybe 5/8 to 3/4.
Once it was all together, it was a pretty tall. I mean, it wasn't tall, but it was a pretty good sized
Yeah,
burger.
yeah, not overly big, not smash burger small.
No. And then once cooked, I had some pretty good browning on mine. Mine kind of got flame broiled a little bit, kind of like in my background here.
Yes,
Which was cool.
mine had flames shoot up when I flipped it over.
It's fun.
Also, so there was some flame broiling there, and I've got definitely got some photos of the finished product.
How did you dress yours? What'd you put on yours?
Well, I made a couple. Put cheese on one slice. Left the other without cheese for a photo so that people could see. It still looks a little grayish brown upon completion, but yeah. Then just some tomato and onion.
That's it.
Yeah.
You're skipping the lettuce for now, I understand.
We didn't have any lettuce. We went. My wife went to the not farmer's market. We actually have a farm stand not far away, and there was no lettuce, probably because everybody is going there instead of getting it from the stores.
Totally. Yeah. I don't really like buying lettuce anyway. Like the lettuce you put on a burger, like iceberg or whatever. I hate buying it, or romaine. I hate buying it because we never use it fast enough.
Yeah.
You know?
Unless you plan to make a salad too, to buy
But even salad, I don't
lettuce
like.
for
No, I prefer
No.
a spring mix. I'm a spring mix guy. I don't like to
a
put
spring
romaine in my
mix,
salad.
like in a bag, a spring mix. Or-
Yeah.
Okay.
You gonna judge me for liking a spring mix?
No, that's fine. I like a spring mix too. I sometimes will get a romaine or a green leaf lettuce and just make salad from that too, though.
Let's leave that there. Smell.
Okay.
It smelled like a burger.
It did.
I was pleased by the smell. Taste and texture.
For me, it's not the best burger, and I think this is just true of all frozen burgers. But it was what I expected. Yeah, I had no. In fact, the texture was really good, I'd say.
Really?
And the taste was no better or worse than what I expected.
Okay.
But it sounds like yours did not work out so well.
Mine didn't work out so well, only because it tasted like the burger you eat at like school lunch, right? I thought, like, I remember having cheeseburgers. It's for hot lunch at, this is a public school, Darren. So at public school, they offer a hot lunch, and sometimes they do burgers, and this is what it tastes
They let
like.
us eat. No, they let us eat lunch.
They did?
At school
Okay.
where I went. Yeah.
So the taste was pretty much what I expected. The texture was the thing I had the most trouble with.
That's weird. Yeah.
My
I
texture
thought
was so
the
soft.
texture was great.
It was so soft.
Ew. I didn't have that issue.
Maybe I undercooked mine.
Soft, like, it held together, right?
It held together, but like, I don't know, it had a weird texture to me. And I'm worried
Okay.
I did have a quick worry that I undercooked it, and I may have actually. But it was on it was on the grill for like a total of like 10 minutes.
That should be fine.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't really I didn't time mine.
I didn't either.
Just sort of eyeballed it.
Yeah. But mine came out very soft. And I did have a tummy ache immediately upon finishing.
no.
But it went away.
Okay.
But yeah,
it went away quick enough for you to eat those cookies.
Plenty quick. Yes. Yeah. Did I say that on pod? I had a bunch of cookies before we started recording.
Oh, you might have told me that before we started recording.
I did, and that's fine. You can share it on pod. Yeah, I ate a bunch of cookies before we started.
If you don't want the world to know that you ate cookies, you can
I don't care.
That.
Yeah, no, I don't care.
Okay.
Unless you're going to make fun of me for episode upon episode upon episode. Okay, fine. Yeah, I ate a bunch of cookies before we started, and I'm fighting the sugar crash, okay? Anyway, yeah, it was, the taste was what I expected, so you didn't ask, but I'll tell you. Here's how I dressed mine. I did ketchup, mayo, and onion.
Okay. Yeah, we had fresh tomatoes, so I used that. When I put a tomato on, I usually don't add ketchup too. I don't know why. You could, but
you could.
I don't.
They're different enough.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
Anyway, yeah, I was, I don't know. What's after smell, taste, and texture? We're into like value and whimsy now, aren't we? So I guess we just go, before I share any more thoughts. That's how my experience went. The taste was what I expected. It wasn't bad. I could, I'm glad I grilled it. I'm glad I didn't cook it in the skillet because it had that nice kind of flame-broiled taste to it, which was cool.
Yeah, I agree.
But
and yeah, you don't want it to be tough or chewy, but it just so your teeth just went sort of right through it.
Yeah, it had no bite to it.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, value. I think I paid $11 for this box. It was on sale.
I got a deal, $9.99.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Definitely cheaper than other frozen burgers.
Word. Okay. Whimsy. What do you say about whimsy here?
They might get a little whimsy from the 250th box and the donation, but and they're trying with the fireworks, but I don't know. It balances out. Maybe I'm not giving them a lot of whimsy. I'm not giving them cringe either. But
I think they're flirting with cringe, but that's just me.
I'm trying to not be anti-patriotic about their special box here.
I think there's room for lots of different kinds of patriotism.
Yeah.
And I think, I guess we don't have to get into this now. I think it's flirting with cringe. It's not totally there, but it's also like, it's somewhere in the middle where it's like a little utilitarian. I mean, these are frozen burgers. Like, you almost like, even if it wasn't America's 250th, you can bet your ass they probably have a 4th of July box ready to go every year. You know what I mean? So
I'm going to see if I can find out what their box normally looks like.
While you do that, I will share my rating. They were easy to make.
Go.
Maybe I would try them again because you buy a box of 8 patties, they're going to sit in the freezer. I will give these, I'll give them a 2.5.
Wow.
I'll give them a 2.5, but I'm going to try them again in a couple weeks. Cook them a little differently. Maybe I'll try in a skillet. Who knows? And maybe that'll change how I feel. But 2.5 with the opportunity for growth. Also, sorry, I will say, you could easily spend $10-11 on like real beef patties, not frozen, and make those instead.
Yeah.
It's not like I guess the value of like you get 8 patties for 10.
Right.
You probably spend $10 on 4 patties, but those patties could be frozen. Freeze those anyway.
And you would get better quality that way.
You do.
This is
you do.
Yeah. From any frozen. It looks like their normal box is black and yellow. If I'm finding the right one, they have different types of burgers. This is their 100% beef. There's also Angus, steakhouse, thick and beefy, which is a thicker, and a smashed, which is a thinner. I think they're doing what they set out to do here, and it is pretty good for a frozen burger. I think you could pay more and get better, but I'm going to go about a full point above you to 3.5.
Wow.
Yeah. See, I didn't have any, I was thinking about even higher than that, but I had no texture issues at all. It was actually a pretty good burger.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm not going to get these again because we don't get frozen burger patties, but I would recommend them.
Would you finish off the ones you have in your freezer?
Yeah, I will.
You know what I'll do? I will try making these again within the next couple weeks and report back. Maybe I undercooked mine a little bit. They could have maybe spent another 5 or so minutes on the grill.
What? It's hard to tell what temperatures are on the grill too. So
Yeah. I have a
I don't know.
small like camping grill with like one of the small green propane
yeah,
tanks.
I've got this. Yeah, this grill right here.
Is that your actual porch?
It is.
It's beautiful. Look at that.
Yeah, I did not know what else to do for. I was looking for a backyard barbecue or cookout, and couldn't find anything without watermarks all over it.
Well, my background has a watermark on it. Here's why I was totally fine using this. Because every other picture I saw on the image search, was fucking AI. It was all AI generated garbage.
I saw so many of those.
Which is one of the only pictures I found that wasn't AI generated.
Yes.
So
And if that was supposed to be licensable, then as soon as we turn a profit on this podcast, we will pay for some of your background photos, Max. That's not really how it works, but
no, it's not. It's fine. We left the watermark up. I'm sure that's.
I think I see it now that you pointed out.
Oh, because it's blurry for
It's
you.
hard
Yeah,
to
there are big watermarks through this.
I just see like there's something on one of those hot dogs. So I couldn't really tell what it is.
Yep. Yeah.
One of them had a growth or something.
Anyway,
all right.
That concludes our review of Philly Gourmet Beef Patties.
Yeah, well, we've had a summer cookout and made some. We made some burgers.
Shit! Wait, before we move on, what did you have for a side?
I wanted fries, and I thought we had fries, so we had tater tots, but they're not called the Whole Foods brand tater tots, which I think they call tater puffs. But that was disappointing to me. I wanted fries.
We also
tater tots are not fries.
We also had tater tots. Actually, we picked up tater tots.
Really?
I had waffle fries and tater tots, and I was like, I feel like we've been having a lot of waffle fries lately, so I put them down and we got tater tots instead.
Right. Well, I don't know if I've ever admitted on this podcast, but I'm not a fan of tater tots.
What?
I don't get why people like those so much.
They're
if
just
it ever
fun.
came down to, they're not fun. There's nothing fun about them at all. If
You're
it came
wrong.
down to tater tots
You're
or
just
fries, I'm picking fries every time. For
That's
me,
okay.
there's no fun in tater tots.
Wow. That's fine. It's okay to be wrong. It's okay.
You can apologize to me next week. It's okay.
What, for saying you're wrong?
Yeah.
No, this is not something I apologize for.
You'll be dead
I
from
will
rust
die on.
You'll be dead from rust poisoning anyway.
From what poisoning?
Rust poisoning.
Rust poisoning. Yeah, maybe. All right, is it time for the next segment? I don't know what's happening. You said you have a segment planned.
It is. Yeah, I have a segment. It's
great.
And it is going to be as exciting as the rest of this podcast.
Yeah, as
Max
exciting
on a sugar
as
crash. Max is on a sugar crash. I am jet lag crashing still.
No, I'm fighting this sugar crash with everything I got. Inside me there are
We're good.
Inside me there are two wolves. One is fighting the other in a sugar they're fighting. Sorry.
And one of them's on that grill.
One of them's on this grill. Hey, don't go anywhere. We'll be back with a surprise segment from Darren.
We'll be back.
And we're back.
We are back, and I've got a segment, and I think, Max, this is one that you are just going to ace.
Great.
Yeah.
Good. I can redeem myself.
We do a lot of trivia. We do a lot of guess this or that. This is, and we've done this with having more than one person on here, so you're going to have to guess everything yourself, but it's like our frozen feud. So I've got a list of things, and you have to guess the items on that list.
Okay.
All right. This is a list of the most popular burger toppings by Americans.
Let's go.
It is a May 2021 YouGov poll of 9,394 U.S. adults.
Okay, this is nationwide?
Nationwide.
Okay.
I've got the 10 top burger toppings.
The top 10 toppings?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I can give you number one straight away.
I think you can.
Absolutely no brainer. This is like it's kind of like insulting that you would even give this to me for how easy it is. I mean, this is just like
The whole
this-
thing's easy, but
this
it's
is
timely
chi-
and
this is child's play.
it's a low effort segment on my part too.
No,
So,
I mean, hey, it's it's
but
fine.
it's timely. I mean, it's burgers and burger toppings. So
It is.
you
It is. All right, number 1, easy onions.
well, that's number 5.
Everyone loves onions. Number 5.
That's number 5. Yeah.
Why? Everyone loves onions.
Yeah,
on their burger.
I was wondering if you could go in order, but no. You got
Darren,
number 5.
No,
though.
no, no, no,
You
no, no.
got
no,
number
no.
5.
Onions is number 1. I don't know where you got this list. I don't know what 9,000 adults they asked.
Well, 53% of the people surveyed said that they like onions. So that's
Really?
just
I
a
don't know.
little over half.
I don't know if I trust this polling here. All right, let me see if I can go from 10 to 1. Because obviously I'm putting you on there, and I know what number 1 is. But I'm gonna see if I can go 10 to 1.
Okay.
I got 5. Is that onions was 5?
Onions was number 5.
Okay, so good. I got the middle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say number 10.
10's probably the
is-
hardest.
I'm gonna say 10 is mayonnaise.
You're very close.
Is it
But,
okay?
Mayonnaise and something else are tied at 8.
Oh,
so-
interesting.
Yeah. So just above number 10.
So, all right. So it is a condiment then. Number
These
10
are
is
not all condiments.
No, I know,
It
but
is
number
anything.
number 10 is a condiment
Why would you assume that?
because you said it's close. Oh, you mean a number? Okay,
Close in number. Yeah.
close in number.
No.
Okay,
I didn't mean it's like mayonnaise. I meant it's close in number.
okay. I want to say bacon, but I feel like bacon might be too high. But I'll say bacon. I think bacon's going to be above onions at like 4 or something.
Bacon is the one that is tied with mayo at number 8.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Both of those, 38% of Americans said they like those on their burgers.
Wow. Oh, is number 10 like an egg? Is number 10 a fried egg?
No. I think it's a little more popular than that. Eggs is like one of the bottom things.
All right. Let me get the top. Obviously, I'm not in the right headspace for the bottom. So let me start at the top. I'm going to go back to the top here.
I think everything else except for number 10 is going to be super easy.
Okay, so let's knock those out then. We got
Okay.
cheese. Cheese is number 1.
Yeah. Cheese is number 1. 67%. I thought that would be even higher, but 67% like cheese on their burgers.
You have to account for those who are lactose intolerant, Darren.
I guess so. But
Okay.
it's not a third of people. But
Okay,
some people
so
just don't want it.
cheese is number 1. Lettuce,
Is number 2.
tomato,
Number 3.
pickles.
Number 6.
Really?
Yeah, less than 50%. 48% of Americans like pickles on their burger.
So cheese,
I'm in the
lettuce,
I'm in the
tomato.
majority of
onions.
Americans who do not like pickles on their burger.
So let's think here. I'm looking for 4, number 4 here. It's more popular than onions, but less popular than tomatoes. Something right in that sweet spot. Oh, is it ketchup?
It is. Number 4 is ketchup.
Yeah.
You got 5 onions, you got 6 pickles. You're missing now just 7 and 10
7 and 10. All right, mustard.
is number 7.
And number 10. 10 might be the hardest to figure out.
It's not unusual.
It's
But
an
it's not-
unusual act to be
Yeah.
allowed to buy anyone.
I mean, you go to lots of places and you'll see a burger offered with this on it, but it's not a standard. 20% of Americans say they like this on a burger.
Is
I
it-
do, actually. I'll go, like, if I go to a Five Guys, this is my go-to to put this on a burger.
It's not a variation of any of the other things, is it?
It is not.
Okay, because I was thinking I enjoy both raw onions and caramelized onions.
Yeah, and this doesn't distinguish. I like caramelized onions, too.
Yeah.
I would have it both ways.
Mm-hmm. So something that's offered at Five Guys, it is not a condiment, you said.
I said you shouldn't assume it's a condiment, but I will tell you, it's not a condiment.
Now I'm trying to think of all the toppings at Five Guys. Shoot, this is like one of those things where it's like, I've seen burger toppings listed at so many places, but now I can't think of any more outside of the top 5. Top 9, I guess.
Top 9.
Give me a hint. Give me like another food that you might have this with unless it would give it away too much.
You might have this with a steak, actually.
With a steak, huh?
And it's a big jump from 38% I mentioned, I think, of Americans said they like bacon and mayo. This 10th one jumps all the way down to 20.
Wow.
Only 20%
Is
put
there a
this on a
number?
burger.
Is there a number 9 or just tied for 8?
Well,
I guess you chose the 10. You
yeah.
chose 10 items. Okay.
Yeah. Bacon and mayo are 8 and 9, but they're tied
Yes.
at the same percentage.
Okay. 20, you might have it with a steak. What do you have with steak? You'll have steak sauce.
Like onions, you could have this cooked or raw.
Is it like it's not like veggies, is it? It's not like sautéed peppers?
Is it a veggie?
This should be an easy question. He's looking it up. He's looking it up? What? What is this number 10? The most elusive burger topping.
That might be a clue for you. It's not clear if this is a vegetable. It is considered so by some, but not by others.
Bro, I really don't know this. Am I going to be disappointed when you tell me? Am I going to go like, oh, how did I not think of that? Or is it not obvious?
I don't think it's obvious, but it will be, this fit with.
One more hint. One more food you might have this with.
You could have it with a salad, in an omelet. You could use a type of it actually in place of a burger.
It's not ham, is it?
No.
I didn't think so. You could use
It's not a meat. It's not a meat.
Mm.
It's
It's
arguably a vegetable and arguably not.
What is the other? What would you argue that it was?
That would completely give it away if I.
Shit. Shoot. Dude, I don't know. When are you gonna pull the buzzer on me? I don't know. Maybe I give up. This is crazy. I can't think of anything.
Are you giving up?
With these hints? Yeah, I don't know.
It's a fungus.
Mushrooms?
Mushrooms. Yeah.
Wow. I would not have thought of mushrooms. No way.
You wouldn't think they'd be that high?
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't put them that high.
Yeah. They beat out relish also.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
I thought
almost
that
said
might be
relish as a
something you
joke.
guess. Some people like relish. That was just 9% because it is a little weird. Relish is more for hot dogs.
Hot dogs. Wow, mushrooms, huh? Yeah, I guess that is on the Five Guys menu. Have those with steak. Yeah, I guess you have them with steak, but that was a bad clue. Omelets was a better one, although I didn't think of mushrooms in an omelet. But I've totally done that before.
Are they in a Denver omelet? Is that
Sure. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't get omelets or eggs a lot, but
Not a breakfast guy.
Nope. No.
Darren, this was interesting. This tested my burger knowledge, and I appreciate that.
That's good. Yeah. I thought it would be easy, and 1 through 9 was pretty easy.
Yeah.
I almost was going to cut it off at just the top 8 or 9, but I thought it would make it a little more interesting to
It was.
include the 10.
Yeah, I would not have thought of mushrooms.
I'm sure somebody out there knew it, and we want to hear from you if you got that.
Now I'm wondering what other toppings Five Guys offers. I usually get them all, but I don't go to Five Guys often.
No, it's too expensive.
It's expensive, and their burgers are always wet. Seriously. There's like I don't want a dry burger, but at the same time, like those are sopping wet. Like they wrap those in the foil, and they just steam.
They do.
In there
they steam in the foil. Yeah.
It's like
we talked about steamed burgers, I think, in the very first episode of this podcast.
Steamed hams.
And we had the Five Guys sliders. They don't steam them, but for some reason, that place in Connecticut that steams their burgers came up. Ted's, yeah. And I like them no more now than I did almost 2 years ago when we recorded the first episode of this podcast over 2 years ago.
Wow, so we're coming up on the
we are
2-year anniversary of the Froze Bros.
We're coming up on a 2-year anniversary.
Exciting.
Yes.
Well, thanks for
what we have.
Yeah, we need to talk about that after we wrap up this episode, which we're going to start doing now. But thank you so much for putting that together. That was fun. I'm going to go eat some mushrooms to remind myself of how good they are.
I even had a burger in Paris once.
Really?
Yeah. for lunch. Yeah. And they put some sort of bacon on that. More like a ham almost.
Yeah. Like a Canadian kind of bacon?
Yeah, I don't think they'd call it Canadian, but some
No,
sort
but
of ham.
do you know what they call Canadian bacon in Canada?
Bacon.
Hey, this episode of Froze Bros, sorry.
Is brought to you by Canadian Bacon.
It is Canadian bacon. Let me see here. Canada is a country that is north of the United States. They're neighbors to the north. Sometimes when I get lost,
you can do this.
Sometimes when I get lost, I look for the North Star in the sky. Second star to the right, straight on till morning is what they say in Peter Pan. Peter Pan is a musical put out by Disney. And by the way, while we're speaking about music, Substrates did the music for this podcast. And you can check them out at substrates.bandcamp.com. Sorry, the sugar crash is really
nice.
It's happening
I knew
now.
you'd get there.
It's happening now. Thank you.
It's like I was watching the wheels move in your head.
Yes, and they were. Saw the steam coming out of my ears.
Look for our own website. You know it by now. It's thefrozebros.com.
Hey, this could be someone's first episode.
Yeah, absolutely. Thefrozebros.com. You will find links to all of our episodes. You could also listen to them on Apple or Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. You will find ways to communicate with us and links to our social media. We want to hear from you. We want you to interact with us. Did I say all these words in the proper order? I'm not even hearing myself at this point.
That's okay. Remember, one of the best ways to support the podcast is to rate and review us. On Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or however you listen. Darren, have you figured out how to get notified when we get reviewed?
No, I haven't, but I did remember to check.
Right.
And as of not to check how to get notified, but to check whether anyone actually had reviewed us. And there have been no new reviews on Apple. Spotify, there can be comments on every individual episode, so we would have to look. I think we've only gotten one or two comments on Spotify, and some occasional ones on YouTube also.
Yeah,
or you can watch us on video, and this would be a really special treat this week to watch this on video.
It would. I'm trying to remember.
Every week.
Every week it would be. Every week.
Yeah, Max does great things with the video.
I do. It's exciting stuff. And email us, frozebrospod@gmail.com. Was that it? Sorry,
Yes,
we were forgetting that.
That's it. Yeah, I think that was supposed to be my job.
That's okay.
But,
that's all right.
Yeah.
I'll just write that down.
Oh, man.
Take away one of your good noodle stars.
Oh, no. We rate each other at the end of every season, folks.
It's true.
I don't know when the season ends. But
it ends on our anniversary. We'll have to do a little little performance review.
That would be an excellent segment for our anniversary.
Great. Yeah, my first episode as an official Froze Bro, we did a little audit. And so maybe something like that is due again soon as well.
Yeah. We haven't had an audit in over a year.
We have not. We're due.
Maybe maybe we need the corporate overlords on here to review us both.
Yeah.
The board of trustees of
the Froze Bros board.
Froze Bros Corp.
Yep. And if you're interested if anyone out there is interested in serving on the Froze Bros board, we have elections coming up at the end of at the end of the year here.
There's a primary first, of course. So
there is a primary.
You need to get 2 signatures to qualify.
and it cannot be either of us. You need to tell 2 friends about the Froze Bros podcast and get their signatures.
Yes. All right. I think we're.
Oh, is that it?
We're due to wrap this up.
Oh, okay, great.
I think.
Yeah. All right, fine. That's cool with me. Okay. And to do so, are we going to do what we always do, or should we do something different?
Get a cookie?
Ooh, no, I shouldn't. It's too late.
No.
It's too late.
Okay.
If I eat a cookie now, I'll never sleep.
Yeah, it's getting late. I've got homemade snickerdoodles in the kitchen.
Oh, well, I don't want to keep you from those.
It's not my favorite cookie, but I might have one anyway.
Hey, just throw some ice cream between them, and then you can talk about how they are next week.
There's some Haagen-Dazs left.
Ew. Leave that in the freezer.
All right, it's time. It is time to say,
Fro ya later.